Hi, it's David here from Healthwatch. Um, we're just reflecting that it's Easter coming up, and at a time when folks are often thinking about self-sacrifice and helping and serving others. And I just wanted to take the opportunity to thank all of our volunteers for the amazing work you've been doing over this last year. You folks have really been making a super difference. We've got volunteers now working on our hospital discharge project, on the vaccine inquiry line. We have volunteers that help us with being authorised representatives, attending meetings and forums for us. And that stretches all the way from maternity through to end of life care, literally from cradle to grave. We also have folks that help us with some of the backroom work, some of the admin work, some of the stuff that doesn't get in the limelight very much, but helps us to keep on rolling on as an organisation. And you know, we're just a staff team of about 5 people, some of whom are part-time, but we've got 40, 50, 60 volunteers, and that's really our lifeblood on how we keep on being effective and how we keep on making a real difference. So at this Easter time, can I just say a really special thank you, and I know that I'll be thinking of you guys, and I know that you'll be thinking of each other. Let's keep supporting each other. Let's get through to the end of this, and who knows, maybe sometime in the summer we could all get together. Wouldn't that be great? Happy Easter.
Hello, I'm Fran McCabe, Chair of Healthwatch Brighton and Hove. I'm just sending a little message to you this Easter to thank all of the volunteers, the staff, the board and everybody that's worked with Healthwatch over this last horrid year. I do hope that you haven't had any serious illness or deaths in your family, and if you have, my condolences. I don't know about you, but when we were locked down a year ago, I suddenly thought, well, what are we going to do now? Because most of Healthwatch work was actually talking to people, listening to them, finding out what their experiences were, and it felt as if that had all come to a halt. It's an awful irony that over the last year we've probably been in contact with more people than ever we had before, because we've been trying to find out what's happened to them during the COVID and how they've actually coped. So we've changed, we've had to adapt, but to me anyway, it's not the same telephoning people and dealing with webinars as talking face to face to people about what's going on, and I do hope that in the coming year we can do some of that. I'm afraid the digital world is going to be with us, and it has got its benefits, but we need a bit of a mix there. So those people who've stayed with us and actually done lots of telephone calls to people who've been discharged from hospital or are worried about their vaccine and other issues, thank you very much. It really has made a difference, and we've fed in, our work's really fed into the system, and I can tell you that Healthwatch work is really appreciated by those people who work in the statutory services, and I hope increasingly the public. So thank you again, and I wish you all the best health for the coming year.
You are among us. We see you, hear you, and feel your comforting touch. You are among us, spirits that ask nothing and give everything without accolade, reward, or thanks. I call you angels. Others call you volunteers. Your generosity is beauty. Your gifts defy language. In these strange times, your dancing souls move freely amongst us, supporting the weak and the sorrowing, feeding the hungry, caring for the sick and dying, picking up rubbish, stirring pots of soup, wiping away the soil of life, regarding and rewarding us with loving kindness. But then, giving is your speciality. You give without accolade, reward, or thanks. And we look at you and smile and say, how can I thank you? How indeed. Free spirits and angels, It is you that fly. You come from a high place and you care for us. You're loving earthbound souls, as are we. And so we bless you, givers, angels, volunteers. Your generosity is beauty. Your gifts defy language. But then, giving is your speciality. You give without accolade, reward, or thanks. And we thank you, we bless you, and we thank those that created you, for you are the most special. And so you are blessed.